Hello everybody and welcome to a tutorial that's going to teach you how to install Lspdfr inside your Grand Theft Auto 5 for PC players. What Lspdfr is, it allows you to become a law enforcement officer inside Grand Theft Auto 5 to stop robberies, to get drugs off the streets, and to put them criminals behind bars. If you are new to the channel, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We have tons of tutorials on this channel to make Lspdfr 100 times better after you install it. But today we're just going to show you how to install Lspdfr and get the basics set up so you guys can get in here and become a law enforcement officer. So thank you all for coming by and watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. Really do appreciate it. And if you guys do enjoy this and this does help you out, definitely smash that like button, help this channel out, and I'm going to help you install Lspdfr. So the very first thing that we are going to do is we are going to go over to Steam. Okay, so make sure you guys have a legit copy of Grand Theft Auto 5. I recommend buying it through Steam. Steam is the best place. Lspdfr works perfect with Steam Grand Theft Auto 5. If you guys are just now getting Grand Theft Auto 5, go ahead and open up Grand Theft Auto 5 and play the first 3 to 4 missions. Make it where you do the robbery as Michael and Trevor, and then go over to Franklin and Lamar where you're still in the vehicles, and make it where you're free roaming inside the game where you're not in a mission. So if you are just now getting Grand Theft Auto 5, make sure you guys do the first 3 to 4 missions where you are Franklin, you are able to free roam and run around the map without being inside a mission. Okay, and you have to do that, and the reason for that being is because if you are in the first couple missions, Lspdfr will not work until the missions are done. So what we're going to do is go to Steam Library. Okay, so everyone go to Steam Library, go to Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, right click on Grand Theft Auto 5, go to manage and browse local files. Okay, what that's going to do is bring up Grand Theft Auto 5 main directory. And you guys need to remember what this is up here. Okay, this is your main directory. Okay, this is your route to your Grand Theft Auto 5 main directory. For those of you that do play Grand Theft Auto 5 online, go up here where it says common. Okay, I want you to right click on this. I want you to click copy. Okay, and right click over here to the side and click paste. I'm not going to do that. I do not play Grand Theft Auto 5 online. I only play Grand Theft Auto 5 for Lspdfr. But for those of you that do play online, make sure you guys right click, put it over here. You can rename this folder right here by double clicking on it like this. So click on it once and then click on it one more time slowly, just like this. And you guys will be able to, you know, name it mods or whatever you got to, and then leave the other one Grand Theft Auto 5. So if you want to hop online, you can, but you would not be able to take these mods online, because if you take these mods with Lspdfr online, Rockstar will ban you. So just make sure you guys copy this and paste it down here, so you have one for Grand Theft Auto 5 online without any mods inside the folders, and then one for Lspdfr. So I'm going to go inside this folder. This is our GTA 5 main directory. Now we're going to go over here to our web browser, and we are going to go ahead and download Lspdfr. Big shout out to Sam and the creators of Lspdfr. We love you. Thank you so much for this. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and you guys can see this, okay? So there's been over 1 million downloads of Lspdfr. 1 million. And what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and go up here to the top and click download this file. So I'm going to click download this file. This is the user agreement. You can go ahead and read through this if you would like. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down here to the bottom, and we're going to click agree and download. So we're going to hit agree and download, and we're going to go to setup 2. We're not going to do the manual install. We're going to do setup because it's so much easier and it just does it for you. So we're going to go setup 2, and we're going to click download just like so. And we're going to go ahead and let that open up. So once that opens up, it's going to be right here on the right hand corner of our screen. I'm going to click open on it. As soon as it opens, it's going to take me to, well, take you guys to a black screen, but I'll tell you what it says on my screen. Okay, so it's opening right here, and it says right here, do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher to make changes to your device? I'm going to click yes. Okay. So some PCs show this as a virus. It's not a virus. That's why I showed you that there's over 1 million downloads on this, and I have downloaded it multiple times due to the fact that I do tutorials on it. And then also there's updates. I'll explain that here in a little bit. Okay, so we have installer for language. I'm going to go ahead and click English. Okay, so English is already there. I'm going to click OK. Welcome to LSPD first response setup. So now we're going to go ahead and click next. And then right here, user agreement again, I'm going to go ahead and click I agree. Right here, just make sure both of these are check marked. Right here, uninstall Lspdfr 0.3, and then also we're gonna have the Lspd first response one. We're gonna make sure that both of them have a green check mark in them. Now we're gonna click next. So right here is a very important step, guys. I want you guys to pay attention to this. Okay, so what this wants to do is find out where your GTA 5 main directory is. Again, we did that through Steam. If you guys close out of it, I'll show you how to do it one more time. So we'll go to Steam, we'll go to Steam Library, we'll go to Grand Theft Auto 5, right click, go to Manage and Browse Local Files. What that's going to do is pull up your GTA 5 main directory. Yours is not going to be in the same location as mine. Mine is in a different location. I want you guys to understand that. So this is your GTA 5 main directory root, and this is what Lspdfr wants right now. Okay, so if you go down here to the bottom where it says FR, you're going to see that mine's already in there, but yours may not be in there. Just make sure that it's the right one that you want it to be. So I'm going to click Browse, okay? And we're going to follow this route up here at the top. So I'm going to have Drive E. So I'm going to go right here where it says Drive E. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. The next step is Steam Library. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down here until I see Steam Library. So I have Steam Library right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Okay, so we have Steam Library. We have Steam Apps, so that's the next one right here. So Steam Apps, then the next one is Common. So we got Common right here, and then we're going to find Grand Theft Auto 5. So Grand Theft Auto 5 is right there. So I'm going to click on it once, just where it's highlighted, and I'm going to go ahead and click OK. So right there, Grand Theft Auto 5, that's our GTA 5 main directory. I'm going to click OK, and now it has it right there. So what we're going to do is click Install on it, just like so. And now it's going to install all these files inside our Grand Theft Auto 5 main directory. Completing LSPD first response setup. So we're going to go ahead and click Finish. Now down here at the bottom, it's going to pop up another FR right here. So we're going to click on that down here at the bottom. And we're going to go ahead. I'm going to enlarge that for you guys so you guys can see. Right here in the right-hand corner, down at the bottom, you're going to see where it says Next. Okay, this is the Lspdfr configurator. I'm going to go ahead and click Next right here. I'm going to go right here where it says Show License. Okay, so we're going to click Show License. We're going to go ahead and let that pop up. Right here is Rage Plugin Hook. Rage Plugin Hook is now the way that you're going to open up GTA 5 to be able to play Lspdfr. You can read through here's disclaimer carefully. I mean, obviously it's just user agreement and all that. So we're going to go ahead and click Accept right here. It's going to give us a green check mark, and then right here it's going to say do it for me. So I'm going to go ahead and click do it for me, just like so. And now Lspdfr has been installed successfully. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and click OK. So inside here, I'm going to show you guys a couple things. So if you go to Lspdfr folder, you double click on it and you go to the keys file. Okay, so you have a keys file right here. If we go ahead and click inside the keys file, these are going to be all the buttons and keys, all the keys that you're going to use to go ahead and, arrest people, search them and all that. So you got perform arrest right here, the letter E. You got crime report, the letter B. You got pursuit key, the letter N. You got to stop the, the PEDs inside the game, the NPCs. It's going to be the letter E. We got accept callouts. So callouts are going to be, so you have a radio in there, and while you're on patrol, they'll give you a call out saying either a robbery or, a stolen vehicle or anything like that. You'll have to press the letter Y to accept that call. I'll show you more of that when we get inside the game. For this right here, if you guys do have a printer, you guys can print this out, have it to the side of you so you guys know the keys. Or if you have a second screen, you can move this over to your other screen while you're playing the game and get used to all these keys. So there is actually quite a bit of stuff. You got traffic stop, interact, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and X out of there. Remember, this is the keys file right here. If you guys do want to know, you're going to have to learn all the keys to be able to pull people over, arrest them, put them in cuffs, and search them. So we're going to go ahead and go back to Grand Theft Auto 5. And down in here, you guys will see where it says Rage Plugin Hook. Okay, and again, I said just a second ago that you guys are going to have to open up GTA 5 with Rage Plugin Hook for now on. So if you guys don't want to keep coming to GTA 5 main directory just to get inside GTA 5 to play Lspdfr, you guys can click on it once, right click on it, go right here where it says create shortcut. So create shortcut and then drag and drop it from here onto your desktop. I already have one on my desktop, and I'll go ahead and show you guys that right now. So I have one right here on my desktop. So you can see it right there. So anytime that I open up my PC and I want to instantly go into playing Lspdfr, all I have to do is just open up my, start my PC up and go right here and just double click on Rage Plugin Hook. Now, since you are just now installing it, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, and this is just a one-time setup. So we're going to go ahead and double click on Rage Plugin Hook. And what it's going to do is have its first time setup. We're going to go inside here. It's going to open up for us. What we're going to do, the very first step that you guys want to do is go to game settings, go to backup game version. Go ahead and click this tab right here and back up your current game version. Mine's already backed up. The reason for that is GTA 5 comes out while update. And once GTA 5 comes out with update, Lspdfr and everything else has to be updated. But if you do the step that I just showed you, you guys will be able to revert your game and still continue to play Lspdfr until GTA 5, Lspdfr, and all the other plugins are updated. Okay, so believe me, in the future, you guys are going to learn about this, and you guys are going to be, thank you so much for telling me to back my current game version up. Just make sure you guys always do that. We're going to go over here to plugins. On plugins, you're going to load these plugins on startup, which will be LSPD first response. So that's the one that you want to have checkmarked. These ones you guys are not going to see because these are extra plugins and stuff. And I do have tutorials on my channel. You guys, believe me, when you guys start playing this, you're going to be like, man, I'm getting bored. I want new stuff. There is new stuff for you. I have tons of tutorials on my channel to show you how to install custom uniforms. You know, I have body cam right here so you guys can run your body cam, dash cam, all that stuff. So them are other tutorials today. This is just simple of just in how to install Lspdfr to get you guys started. So just make sure you guys do load these plugins on startup, LSPD first response. Now we're going to hit save and launch just like so. We're going to click OK, and it's going to go in and open up like this. So this is Rage Plugin Hook right here. Rage Plugin Hook is, like I said, what you want to open up your GTA 5 for now on to get on Lspdfr. Okay, so you're not going to open up like you used to where you just click on GTA 5. Just make sure you double click on Rage Plugin Hook, and it's going to go and open it up for you. Now, the loading screen right here is going to be the same, but you're going to see here in a second that it does look different with Rage Plugin Hook. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that, and we'll go ahead and jump inside the game. I'll show you guys how to go ahead and get on duty. So as you can see in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, it says Rage Plugin Hook right there. And then once it's done with this main screen right here, it's going to pop up and you're going to see Rage Plugin Hook loading up. So we have that right here. So you can see right here, it says Rage Plugin Hook right there, and it's initializing game support and all that good stuff. So you guys have done it correctly. You have it installed correctly. Now we just got to get in the game and show you guys how to get on duty so you guys are able to go ahead and get on patrol. So you guys can get out here and put these criminals behind bars. So we're going to let this load up. It shouldn't take too long. Once it does load up, we are good to go. If it is taking you too long, for a first time setup, it may crash on you, which is perfectly fine. We'll just double click on it again and just jump right back in there. So the first time it may crash on you just because it's the first time setting it up, which is perfectly fine. So we're just going to go and launch game again, just like this. And it's just going to go through the same steps again. And we'll get in there. So sometimes it does do that to certain users, sometimes it does not. It just depends. It has its days where it does it and its days where it don't. But we'll just load this right back up and we'll get inside the game and show you guys how to set your thing up. So Lspdfr is amazing for plugins and stuff like that. You can get new plugins where, and what I mean by plugins is you could get different callouts. So Lspdfr has its own little certain callouts, and there's only a couple of them, but you could get other callouts that have bank robberies, stolen vehicles, you know, drunk drivers. You got people with domestic violence calls. You have people that stole stuff, all kinds of stuff. So there's different plugins for it, and them are stuff that you're gonna have to install. It does not come with Lspdfr. So different creators create different plugins, and you have to install them plugins. I do have tutorials on my channel to show you how to install them plugins, but you got to understand some of these plugins are outdated. So don't just go in there and start downloading plugins and throwing them inside your game thinking that they're going to work, because they could crash your game. And you definitely don't want something that's going to keep crashing your game. So Lspdfr is loading up right here. You see in the right hand corner of the screen, loading Lspdfr. Like I said, Rage Plugin Hook, when you first install it, may have a crash on it, which is perfectly fine. It happens to all of us. So we're going to be loading Lspdfr. And once Lspdfr loads in, you're going to see we're going to be loading in as story mode. And we're gonna go ahead and load this in again, guys. This is a mod, okay? This is not something that you need to be taken online. If you do take this online, you will get banned by Rockstar. So I'm gonna go ahead and change my time real fast. Sorry about that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and click start. I'm gonna go to mission row. I want you guys to see the mission row station because you are able to go inside of it and, you know, go on patrol. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teleport over to there. The menu that I am popping up right now is a custom menu that I do have a tutorial for. I'll show you how to install. So what we're gonna do is head over here. So the menu that I just used to teleport and change the time is called Simple Trainer. But what you guys want to do is go to, I mean, you can go any police station. If you look on the map right here, each police station has a star on it. So right there, you could go to any police station that you want to, any police station. If you cannot teleport, that's perfectly fine. All you have to do is hit F4, type in go to PD, just like this, hit enter. And what it's going to do is teleport you over to a PD. So just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and walk inside the station. The reason why we're walking inside the station is because you need to go to the locker room and you need to set up your character for the very first time. So I'm going to go ahead and walk over and, how does that do that? We're going to go ahead and walk over right here and there's a blue circle right here. So what you guys are going to do is walk inside the blue circle. You're going to go ahead and hit the letter E. And what this is, it's going to ask you to create a character. It's just like GTA Online. You need to create what your mom looks like, what your dad looks like, and what you end up coming out looking like. So just like GTA Online, you create your own police officer. You guys can pause the video and go ahead and create your character, the name of your character, and all that for your police officer. So what we're gonna do, and if you guys are pausing the video and just coming back, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to police locker. We do have the uniforms in here. You guys can change your uniforms up. There's not too many of them, but you can change your uniforms up and stuff. There is another mod that allows you to put really cool custom uniforms in. That is called EUP. So I'm just gonna go with this uniform right here. I'm gonna hit confirm. We're gonna go to police garage and we're gonna go in and grab us a vehicle. Now for you guys have not installed any modded vehicles yet. I have modded vehicles in. You guys will have default vehicles. I have custom, Ford Explorers and Dodge Chargers and all that good stuff. I'm gonna go here to components. I'm gonna go ahead and turn all this off, just like so. So I'm gonna turn all that off and we're gonna select and continue. So now is time to teach you guys how to take callouts and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go out to the county due to the fact that I am in a county sheriff vehicle. All my vehicles are Blaine County right now because usually when I do patrols, I put all my vehicles in as the county vehicles, and then if I'm in Los Santos, I'll switch it over to city vehicles. So we are now in Blaine County. I am rolling as the sheriff right here, and what you guys can do, I want to teach you guys this. After you set your character up and you guys come inside the game, all you guys have to do once you come inside the game is, instead of going to the police station every single time, unless you want to, you guys can hit F4. You guys can type in reload all plugins, just like this. So type in reload all plugins, all as one word. You're going to go ahead and type that in. And what it's going to do is launch Lspdfr. And then we're going to go ahead and type Force Duty. So once that loads up right here, it does take a couple seconds. Once that loads up right there, I'm going to type in Force Duty. And that will load up all my new plugins that I install from different creators. So if you are just getting new plugins in and all that good stuff, you guys can do this. Or if you're just coming in to play Lspdfr, all you have to do as soon as you load up, just hit F4, type in reload all plugins. Once that loads up like it is right now, we're going to type in Force Duty, just like so. Once we type in Force Duty, you're going to see it's going to load in all my plugins. I am now the law enforcement officer. You just guys, for the first time installing Lspdfr, you just got to make sure that you create your custom police officer. And you guys can see right there, I have all my plugins loaded. So now let's go ahead and teach you guys how to accept callouts. Okay, so it's a little laggy right now, but once everything loads up, it's perfect. So what we're going to do is hit the letter M. Okay, so we're going to hit the letter M. And once all these get off my screen, I'll be able to show you guys this. So you guys can see right here, I'm going to hit the letter M. Them are all my plugins loaded in to the left side, guys. So I have tons of plugins. So once them are all done loading in, we'll be able to show you guys how to go ahead and do this. While I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and change time up. There we go. Just change the brightness. Letter. Perfect. Okay, so all that's done. I'm going to hit the letter M, and we're going to go over here to police radio. So for police radio, what you guys want to do is go to available for calls. Okay, so you're going to click available for calls. You're going to make yes. You mother lover. Oh, Jesus.
Attention all units. Officer requesting backup.
And you can see right there, we just got our first call. If you want to accept that call, you can hit the letter Y. If you don't want that call and you want a different call, you can hit request call. Just like so.
Attention, this is dispatch. All units, code 4. No further units required.
Okay, and if that call does not work, then you're going to want to request another call. If I want to, I can hit the letter Y if I want this call. And you're going to see it's going to have a yellow dot on the map. If it does not have a yellow dot, get back inside your vehicle and it's going to show you a GPS route to it. So you can see right there, I have a GPS route to the call, and I'll be able to head over to that call. Just like that. If you no longer want this call, all you have to do is hit the letter M, go to police radio, and go to request calls.
Citizens reporting an arson attack in Sandy Shores. Respond code 3.
Just like that. If I don't want that call, I'll request another call.
Attention all units. We are code 4.
So if you don't want to go to that menu and request calls and you just want to be out here patrolling and stuff, they will give you calls without you requesting. So you just be out here patrolling and you'll have a call that pops up, and who knows what it'll be. It'll be a robbery or whatever call comes out, and you can accept that call. So you don't have to go in this menu and request calls. As long as you are available for calls and that's on yes, you could just patrol around and, you know, do traffic until you actually get a call from dispatch. So with that, you guys are in here. You guys are ready to go. Like I said, I do have EUP, so if I hit F11, you guys will not have this. You have to install this yourself. This is another plugin, but I have custom uniforms and stuff.
Attention all units.
And you see right there, I just got a call.
Person with a firearm. Respond code 3.
So I just got a call about a person with a firearm. So I'm not even doing nothing. I didn't go in the menu and request a call. It just gives you calls as you're out on patrol. Just sometimes make sure that you guys hit the letter M, go to police radio, and make sure you're still available for calls. Because once you take a call, it will put this back to no. So if you're not getting calls for a while and you're wondering why, just hit the letter M, come over here to available for calls, and click yes.
We have a possible 503 in Sandy
So
Shores.
I do have EUP in. I have a tutorial to show you guys how to install that. And I have custom uniforms in for my EUP. So if I want to roll as sheriff, I can go ahead and switch over to a sheriff uniform and all that good stuff. Custom uniforms are amazing. I love having them in because it just makes it look so much better. And that is my body cam right here. So you can see I have my body cam mod in. I'll go ahead and show you guys. I have brighter lights in. I have custom sirens. So there's so much stuff that you guys can add to the game. I also have dash cam right here, so I can roll around with the dash cam and all that good stuff, just like this. And I mean, that is all the basic stuff, guys. So remember, once you set up your character for the first time and you guys are ready to patrol, anytime that you come back inside the game, you guys can hit F4, reload all plugins, and then once that loads in, type in force duty, and you could just go on patrol. Now, if you guys want to spawn police vehicles in, so let me go ahead and show you guys this. If you want to spawn police vehicles in and you don't want to go to the garage every single time, hit F4, type in spawn, and for city units, okay, for city units, it's going to be police, police 2, police 3, and police 4. For sheriff units, it's going to be sheriff and sheriff 2. For unmarked vehicles, it's going to be FBI and FBI 2. So let me go ahead and show you guys that real fast. So I'm going to go ahead and type in FBI. Okay. So if you look right there, it's going to show you it has FBI 2, FBI. So you guys can go ahead and spawn in FBI by hitting enter. So type in spawn space FBI, hit enter. And once it spawns in, you're going to hit F4 again. And now we have FBI in here. So you can see that right there. So it just spawned in that vehicle. So we also have our vehicle right here. If you want to spawn a police vehicle, you could type in spawn police, just like this, hit enter, and bam, it spawns right in front of you, just like that. So that's how you spawn in the police vehicles and sheriff vehicles. So if you want sheriff and you're out in the county, you want to patrol as a sheriff, just type in spawn sheriff, just like so, and there we go. We have the sheriff vehicle right there. Okay, again, you guys are going to have default vehicles. I do have tutorials to show you how to install custom vehicles. So you get Dodge Chargers, Ford Explorers, and Crown Vics, all that good stuff. Whatever vehicle you want to install. Thank you all for coming by and watching.
Citizens reporting a person with a
So
firearm
we do have someone
in
brandishing a weapon.
Sandy Shores.
So thank you all for coming by and watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. Definitely smash that like button. Share this out to your friends. If you got friends that have PCs that want to play this, definitely share that out. Smash that like button. Help. So the more you guys smash the like button, the more YouTube will promote this video to help people just like you install Lspdfr. So definitely smash the like button. We'll see you all in the next one. Stay blessed. Stay safe out there. Peace.